Let me ask you something real. Have you ever walked into a situation and felt unsure of yourself for no clear reason? Not because anything went wrong, just that feeling like you're not fully solid, like you're second-guessing yourself. A lot of men call that a confidence problem, but it's not. It's something deeper. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Confidence is not something you think your way into. It's something you build evidence for. And if you don't have the evidence, you're not going to feel it, no matter how many videos you watch. First thing you need to understand, a lot of men are trying to perform confidence. You've seen it. Loud talking, over-explaining, trying to dominate conversations, acting like they don't care. That's not confidence. That's insecurity trying to cover itself. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to prove itself. It shows up in how you move, how you speak, and how you handle pressure. The real reason you feel insecure, most of the time, it comes down to this. You don't trust yourself. And that doesn't come from nowhere. That comes from not keeping your word, not finishing what you start, avoiding hard things, living inconsistently. If you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, your mind remembers. Every time. So when it's time to step up, there's hesitation. Not because you're weak, but because you don't believe yourself. Confidence comes from competence. This is where most men skip steps. You want to feel confident in your career, your conversations, your decisions. But you haven't put in enough reps. You haven't built skill. You haven't faced enough situations. Confidence comes from, I've been here before. You don't think your way into that. You train your way into it. You practice. You fail. You adjust. You repeat. And over time, certainty replaces doubt. Your body matters more than you think. You can't separate your mind from your body. If you're not training, low energy, physically weak, inconsistent, your confidence will reflect that. Because your body is sending signals to your brain constantly. A strong body says, I can handle things. A weak body says, something is off. This is why training is not optional. It's foundational, not for looks, for presence. You have to stop breaking promises to yourself. This is one of the biggest ones. If you say, I'm going to wake up early, I'm going to train, I'm going to focus, and then you don't, you're training yourself to be unreliable. And when you become unreliable to yourself, confidence disappears. Scripture says, let your yes be yes, and your no, no. Matthew 5:37. That starts with you, not other people. You. When your word becomes solid, your confidence becomes stable. The deeper layer most men ignore. Confidence also comes from identity. If your identity is based on opinions, validation, approval, results, then it will always fluctuate. But when your identity is anchored in something higher, it stabilizes. The book of Enoch shows that when men lose alignment and begin following desire instead of truth, everything becomes unstable. That includes identity. When you align with truth, and ultimately with God, you stop trying to prove yourself constantly, because you're grounded. So how do you actually build confidence? Not with affirmations, with structure. You keep your word, build your skill, train your body, remove distractions. Face discomfort, align your life. That's it. It's not complicated. It's just not easy. You're not lacking confidence. You're lacking proof. Build the proof, and confidence follows. Walk with God while you work for the crown. When He crowns you king, tell the world of the truth you found. That's king-level mindset. Kings don't beg. Kings don't bow. Kings build.